I'm all about uniting, and it really doesn't matter what kind of asshole you are. I'm saying let's unite. I don't think that's the way to put it. I don't think that's the best way to bring people closer. All right. So listen, talking about assholes, do you know this guy? Let's see. Where are you, babe? There we go. Adam Schiff. Look at him. What a puss. Look at that little darling face of his. Doesn't he look like a cherub? You know what I think? I think what he's thinking right now is Russia, Putin. That's all the guy's thinking. So I'm on his email list, and he sent me an email recently. I love him. Stephanie, 13 years ago today, President Barack Obama signed into law the Affordable Cares Act. Remember that? And it's still a BFD, as Joe put it. Huh? Do you really think that's the way to connect with the public, by using BFD? I don't know. Anyways, this landmark legislation lowered health care costs, protected those from pre-existing conditions, and increased the number of insured Americans by tens of millions. Wow, I guess those insurance companies were pretty happy about that. Listen, I got a little detail on that. Affordable Care Act. The cons are uninsured individuals paid penalties. In 2017, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act removed the penalty. In 2019, 400,000 fewer Americans signed up for health insurance on the marketplace than the year before, according to FindLaw.com. States that still have the penalty are Massachusetts, New Jersey, California, Rhode Island, District of Columbia. California penalty is $850 an adult and $425 per child under 18. So that's crazy. If you don't have the money to pay for insurance, you still have to cough up the money, right? That's what kind of country is that? I don't know if you all remember that when the pandemic hit us, Nancy Pelosi said that they would make sure to make the vaccines affordable. Affordable. Did you notice that during the pandemic, nobody was talking about healthcare? They were talking about mandates. My body, your choice. Oh boy. All right. The legacy of the Affordable Care Act is remarkable, is it? It truly changed the lives of so many hardworking people in the insurance companies. Okay. But since the passage of the ACA 13 years ago, what have Republicans done to further improve healthcare? Worse than nothing. Okay, what has the Democratic Party done about improving human care? Zip, right? It wasn't that long ago that we tried to do force the vote, getting progressives to use their leverage to bring a vote about Medicare for all. They didn't do it. But Kevin McCarthy, he had to fold under the pressure, right? Yeah, but just not the Democrats or Nancy Pelosi. Requiring health insurance companies to provide additional coverage raised the price of insurance for some Americans. How did that happen? Okay. They voted to repeal the act dozens of times without success. They petitioned the courts to get the act overturned. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. All you've done, Schiff, is complain about Russians. Their latest play proposing budget cuts that would gut the Affordable Care Act and Medicaid programs. What? Did they get that play from Biden's playbook? How many times has Biden expressed that we need to manage and cut Medicare for all and Social Security? Right? So this goes on about how bad Republicans are and how wonderful Democrats are. What have you done for my brothers and sisters? The cruelty is astounding on you, Adam Schiff. The cruelty is astounding on you. We are the richest nation in the world, and we should have a healthcare system that reflects it. Well, why didn't we get it? Didn't we have the House and the Senate and the White House? How come we didn't get it? How come this wasn't the main thrust of what Democrats should be asking for and demanding these past 2 years? That is why we must have truly universal health care. What the flip? Healthcare is a right, not a privilege, and it's high time we expand coverage and lower costs for every American. Yeah, I agree. I called his office today. I tried to speak with somebody who would actually tell me, is he actually pursuing universal health care? I didn't get any answers. Do you think he is? Do you think anybody in our government is really going to stand up for universal health care? This isn't just a political talking point. Oh, it's not. It's a moral imperative. Navigating our health. So they know it's a moral imperative. They know it is. You know, now is our opportunity with President Biden in the White House to expand Medicare coverage. Okay, do it. You should have done it 2 years ago. It should have been the first thing that Joe Biden did, but don't you remember that he said that he wasn't going to? And everybody in the progressive parties decided to shut the fuck up and not say anything about health care. And then they told us that he was the most progressive president ever. Thank you for your support of this important work. As I said, healthcare is a right, and it's one worth fighting for. When? He's not really going to fight for it, right? Okay. So this is how I feel. We don't just need healthcare. We need human care. Take care of the human being, not just the human body. Can you imagine if we had free mental health care? Imagine. With easily available therapy, we could eliminate homelessness and Adam Schiff. Both would become things of the past, right? Think about it. Why is dental care thought of as a lucky option when it should be a part of our system? Bad dental hygiene increases chances of having a stroke and can be a predictor of many health problems we can stop before they start. But dental still seems like a luxury if you're not making six figures. You can get better health coverage when someone hits you with their car than what most businesses can afford to offer their employees. We even have a category of policies called catastrophic. Catastrophic. That's what we should be calling the whole system. Catastrophic. Fun fact. Ancient Chinese doctors were only paid when their patients were well. They were given a retainer, and if someone got sick, the doctor paid. I bet those doctors wouldn't experiment on their patients when being wrong meant it would come out of their own pocket instead of getting kickbacks from prescription companies. Under that system, Dr. Fauci would be paying us. Fauci! That's right, Fauci would be paying us. Maybe that's how we should pay our politicians. Hold their money until we have health care or any care. People keep asking, how are we going to pay for it? Well, when you take away the corruption and the payoffs, I bet there's enough. The truth is we're already paying for it, and not just insurance costs, but with our health. Makes you sick, huh? Washington always finds money for its wars, but never for its people. And I can never understand why people that consider this to be a Christian nation don't treat it like one. Do they think Jesus had a copay? This healthcare system has failed, and it's time to turn the tables. No more party-line voting or making do. The time for a third party is now, not when it's too late. We still have time. We still have the power, because if everyone who said they would vote for a third party if they thought they could win actually did, we would be looking at a whole new game. Congress can't spend any more on bombs until they take care of us. Boo to bombs, yay to a healthy and stronger America.
Go to jimmydore.com to see my new stand-up special, COVID Lies Are Funny. For only $10, you get to become a premium member, too. And come see us do our live shows. We're going to be doing stand-up comedy in Milwaukee, Nashville, Honolulu, Los Angeles, Northampton, Massachusetts, Syracuse, New York, Cohoes, New York, Hartford, Connecticut, Baltimore, Maryland, and more. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets.